This weekend I've popped back to Gloucestershire for a Jumble trail. What it is an organised route where people just bring stuff they want to get rid of, put it on their driveway, you negotiate a price and you can come home with some really good bits. Last time I went to one of these around this area, I ended up with a Humax player, a bag of cameras for 40 quid, that was pretty good. And just some good bits for the collection. We are in a place called Jumble. There's the map, 12 stops on there. Wonder what we'll find today. Thomas the Tank Ultimate Collection. All 65 books in there. Box is in really good condition as well. I paid 5 quid for that. But look at this, I always check the change whenever I get it back. Isambard Kingdom Brunel, £2 coin.
Can I see?
Don't know if I got that one.
Can I?
What have you found there?
Nintendo Switch.
Switch. Little thumbstick missing there. But that Joy-Con would be okay. Do you want to ask how much? You can ask how much if you want to.
That's £10.
Want to get it?
Yes.
Do you want that?
Sure, yeah, you can get it. A Nintendo Switch for £10. It's one of those finds, right, when you see it, you get that little buzz of excitement, you think you found something really special. And my son was definitely in that mode. I always give him a little bit of pocket money when we go around the boot sales. He found this one. This would have been his pocket money. He's found himself a Nintendo Switch. But once that initial buzz dies down, the cynical reseller in me comes out. I'm thinking, this Joy-Con here, smashed. The screen here, really scratched. It's pretty dirty. It's not been looked after whatsoever. There's a high chance that this isn't going to work, particularly if she's selling it for £10. Lo and behold, got home, plugged in the power, dead. No charging, couldn't get it to turn on whatsoever. Now honestly, I'd anticipated this, but I was thinking that this red Joy-Con, this looks in pretty good condition, and if that works, I can sell that for 20. That's my money back. The adapter, you can sell an official one for a tenner plus post. As a business transaction, it was worth taking the risk on it. It's not how my son feels though. He's gutted he hasn't got his Switch. So I couldn't leave it like that. So I've just opened it up and this is what the inside of a Switch looks like. And actually it looks in pretty good condition. I was expecting this to be all caked full of, I don't know, dirt, dust, animal hairs, but it's pretty clean. All I'm looking for, right, is there any loose connections? And what I noticed was this was only partly attached. Now this joins on to the Joy-Con, and actually this would have been the left Joy-Con, the blue one that was smashed to bits. All I've done is push that back in, and I'm hoping that that now completes the circuit. So when we put the power in, I'm hoping that should charge up. Let's see if that's done anything. Yes, it's charging. So after a little bit of tinkering around, we now have a fully working Switch. Well, the screen works, that red Joy-Con works perfectly, and I've tried all the buttons on that blue Joy-Con and that works as well. I've ordered a little replacement stick, so when that comes off of eBay, it's only a couple of quid, I'll open that up, I'll fix that one. Of course, from a money perspective, that's way more valuable, way more sellable like this. But really for my son, what an experience for him to have found this out in the wild for his pocket money and for only a tenner. Well, if we make a little pile, you can get that one. And then the Kindles are pretty good, aren't they?
He hasn't.
So if we get a couple of Kindles.
No, he's going to come around Monday, but I've just got to try and get it going.
Daddy.
What have you seen?
That.
That's like a, that looks like a electric photo frame, doesn't it? Stick that down there. Have a look through the toys. Might be some good ones. Bluey, yeah. This model kit here. Oh, look at this as well. Look at this board game. Amazing. Game there as well. Forza 5.
Okay.
These are cool. Yeah, of course you can. Have a look through the books, yeah. Right, stick them there then. So we made a pile and I ended up getting all of this for 15 quid. Got a 4th generation Kindle, and this one did have a little battery charging symbol on the screen there, so I was confident there was a bit of life in it. That's worth about 20. This is an Amazon Fire tablet. I've charged it up. This one works. I've had to factory reset it to get rid of all the passwords and the lock screens. That goes for about 20. This board game's a bit dead. Blast Off. What attracted me, right, is just the old style box, and I was thinking, hang on, this is a pretty old game, but it's just a modern reproduction. 2016, not worth bothering with. This is nice though, an Aerie model playing kit. This is a Thunderbolt 2. Inside, everything is still on, all the plastic sprues, the instructions are in there, the stickers are in there. Don't know if it's complete, but that's worth taking a risk, because if it is, it sells for 20. And then this was lucky. I picked up Forza 5 on the off chance. The normal version trades in for about £3 credit, but this one, it is compatible with Xbox Series X. That trades in CEX for about £21. So for 15 quid, that wasn't too bad, but that wasn't all that we got from that store. In fact, we took all the bits back, then went back to the store just for one final look round, and I found this bag. In here, right, was just a shoebox full of wires, and the lady said I could have just the whole bag for a tenner. And in here was all the missing switch bits. So I got the switch docking station, that little controller thing, what's that? And one of those little end pieces for the Joy-Con. There was also this third-party wireless switch controller. But the best bit, right? I found this Canon digital camera. And actually, I picked up one of these on the last Jumble trail that I went to. It's an IX-US 950 IS. It's got the battery in, it's got a memory card in it as well. I've charged that up, it does work. And solds on that, anywhere from 70 to about 100. Go and have a look. Samsung Dex Station. Great, let's go for it. A Samsung DeX Station. No idea what it is, but it was only £2. It looks as if it's something you can put your phone in, it charges it, you can connect it to your laptop. It's basically a glorified docking station. Sold 15 plus post. And then she sold me this Angel Complete DVD collection. Paid a £5 for this, but there's enough CEX voucher to make that worthwhile. I thought that this was a pretty good deal. We got an Xbox 360 for 20 quid. Comes with the power brick, the cables to plug it in the telly, and an official controller as well with the back on it. We got 4 games with it as well. Halo Reach, Battlefield, don't think that trades in for anything. Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3. Not sure whether it's worth trading those into CEX for the voucher and then selling that on its own, or bundling that in with the console to make it more attractive. I'll do a bit more research. 20 quid, I thought that was solid. Had to remember to pop back to this one. I bought a Kindle off this lady for a couple of quid, but she just wanted to take it back inside, charge it up to make sure all her account was deleted off it. Another Amazon Kindle. It's a bit rough around the edges, but I've not found one of these for ages. And then to find 2 on the same trip, got to be picking it up. And then on the table, she had this pair of Nike Mercurial CR7 size 7 football boots. They were only a couple of quid. Even though they're not in the best condition, I thought that was worth it. Our last pickup of the day, and it's the most random as well. A. Carmichael. For those who know, that might give it away. I didn't know. This was gleaming in the sunlight and it just caught my eye. I picked up a saxophone. Look, I know absolutely nothing about saxophones, but the lady said that it was all there. I just asked on the off chance how much was it, and she said 20 quid. And I just thought, that has got to be worth more than 20 quid. It's beautiful. She says that it's not been played for a while, needs a service, but I was thinking for 20 quid, it was too good to leave. I love jumble trails, I do, and today's one didn't disappoint. Even though there was only 12 people out selling, there was such a mixture of stuff for sale. I found some bits that I could flip on eBay for profit, some stuff I need to do some more research in, and I just took a punt on a few things because they just looked interesting, so there's an opportunity to learn there. I think with that one, because there was only 12 sellers there, it didn't feel too busy and it didn't feel too rushed. And because we found some good deals right early on in the morning as well, that kind of allowed it to settle. And if we hadn't actually found anything else, it didn't matter because the walk around that town was just lovely. The highlight for me, though, was definitely my son finding that Nintendo Switch. You had the instant high of finding it, the lows of when it didn't work, and then the high again of when we got it back working. A Switch has been something that he's been after for ages, but obviously they are expensive. So for him to have gone out and found it on his own with his pocket money, that is just priceless for me. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I did pop to a few charity shops while I was back as well. I think I'll show you the stuff I picked up next video. Catch up with you then.